a little bit about our type of Tai Chi. So you know that when anybody asks you, what kind of Tai Chi are you learning? You say Yang style, Y-A-N-G. Some people say Yang style, it's fine, but Yang style is probably more acceptable. It's a 24 movement, the universal form, short form. You will hear others say, well, I take the Wu style, or I take the Chan style, or I take the Yang style, but I do 108, okay? But we are learning the 24, normally called short form, universal form, and 24 movements. So when we do our Tai Chi, it's rounded, it's soft, it's smooth, rather than abrupt, angular, and forceful. Okay? So that's the basic difference. My plan or my goal for all of us is to cover 10 weeks of Tai Chi. Within the 10 weeks, my goal is set to teach you 3 movements per week. After the 10 weeks in which you have enrolled in, I will continue to teach as long as there's interest and as long as the park is available, which it is, and as long as we don't conflict with major holidays. Okay, so you're welcome to stretch that calendar dates a little bit more. My approach to teaching is like teaching classroom children or anybody of any age. No pressure. I accept you for where you are at. That's the best way. We build on what you have. Nobody cares. It's an internal reward, internal satisfaction that you gain, especially in Tai Chi. Tai Chi has many layers or levels of learning. We cannot hope to master it all in 1, 2, 3, or 4 sessions. Maybe after 4 sessions and diligent practicing, you may get 80% of where you should be. To be truthful and honest, I have a lot more to learn. But that type of learning not just comes with close instructions, but it comes with something that you have to feel good about. Okay, so everything that we learn in Tai Chi is very individualized. Some of you may feel like what William and Marion have already voiced, better sleep patterns, okay? Calmness. Those kinds of things come maybe after the 3rd or 4th session, depending on where you are at and how much you're really practicing it. Okay, so what Tai Chi gives us is not only better balance, better muscle strength, but it gives us a peacefulness within. And over time, you will realize that. Okay? But in the beginning, when you're learning the form and learning the movements and getting your muscles strengthened, you may not feel it. But with the total concentration and the focus that you have in doing the lesson and practicing, you will gain something of relief once you're done doing the session of practicing. Although the class is 1 hour once a week, and some of you have signed up for twice a week, so 2 hours a week, I would expect you to keep what you have, build on what you learn, and the only way to do that is through practicing. And practicing is better doing it sort of right and how you remember than not doing it at all. Because if you come back next week and you practice some, and you see that you did something slightly wrong, you have the basis in which to change. But if you don't practice at all, then you come back next week, you don't have that basis to change. Okay, so I think you understand what I mean. Alright, so normally I would have 10 minutes or 5 minutes of announcements. The next 10 minutes I would have warm-up exercises. And after that, we'll go into our 3 movements, and the final 10 minutes we'll do it to music. Alright, so what I need to do